Welcome to the VIOLA Decor Studio channel. Today we will decorate a small hanger. We will use image transfer and mixed media techniques. I have a hanger base made of natural pine wood. It has a light roasting with a gas burner. How to do it, you can see in my other videos, links in the tips. But in principle, you can make a hanger without this stage. I have a picture, and first I need to prime the part of the workpiece that will be under the picture. Since the surface has a burn, and burnt is the dirt of the fire, it was necessary to prime it in 2 layers. The otherwise white primer would immediately succumb to this burning. Dry each layer separately. Smooth the edges of the primer with sandpaper. My picture is a laser print. Since this will be a transfer, if there are any words on your picture, the picture must be mirrored before printing. Before gluing, cut off the edges, as when working with a napkin. We will glue with a special medium for transferring images. Apply the transfer glue on the front side of the picture and on the surface. Apply very well so that there are no dry areas. Otherwise, there will be bubbles. Glue the picture face down. It is very nice to smooth it out and expel the bubbles. Do it carefully so that the adhesive does not get on the upper surface of the picture. Allow to dry very well. I like to leave it overnight, but you can also dry it with a hot hair dryer. Be careful when gluing to stick the picture correctly, because I did glue upside down and I had to redo it. Now you need to remove the paper from the picture. To do this, wet your fingers in clean water and then wet the pictures. The picture should get wet, but there should not be puddles of water. And now erase the paper with careful movements. Roll until the paper rolls under your fingers. First, it will be large pieces, and then much smaller. To check the readiness of the picture, dry it with a hair dryer. If the surface is white, it means that the paper still needs to be erased. Next, you need to color the white part in background colors. Unfortunately, my camera did not turn on at that moment. However, the point is to complement the background and combine the base and the picture. Do it in 2 layers, dry each layer separately, and level between layers with sandpaper. And now complement the composition with stencil drawings. They will create a single composition with the picture itself. I chose small patterns with technical subjects. Take a little paint and work with dry bristle brushes. A separate brush for each color, or it is very good to wipe without washing. Now you can support the channel and become a sponsor. There are options for subscriptions with additional video tutorials and training from me. I will be happy to create together with you. Details in the video description. also decided to add a three-dimensional pattern. I chose the same picture as I had already used, but I took a set of materials for creating rust for it. It has a metal crumb that needs to be glued on sticky glue. I used glue for gold leaf. And then, it is necessary to sprinkle in places with special oxidizing solutions. For the result to manifest, the oxidation process must be allowed to pass. It takes several hours. This is how the pattern looks after 4 hours of oxidation. As you can see, everything oxidized very well. How do you like the result? Write in the comments your impression of whether it was worth adding the effect of rust to this work. In order for the hanger to be functional and hold things, the hanger itself must be fastened with screws. Also, make a small hanger on the back of the hanger so that it can be hung on the wall. At this stage, I could see that the picture stood out from the composition very much. Therefore, I decided to add a little blue color, as in the picture. I added it with the same stencil that I did at the beginning, and I also added small spots, as if the paint had spilled. The same spots are in the picture. I had bright gold screws and a bronze hanger. Therefore, it is necessary to align their color. To do this, I took black and copper-colored metallic paint and tinted the screws and a little of the surface of the hanger. But after that, I realized that the copper color was lost on the surface and added it again. It is important that the colors echo and are not lonely. Otherwise, they will stand out from the overall composition. Simple decoration techniques gave a great result and the effect of an old thing. How do you like the result? With small objects, there is supposedly less work, but it must be very well thought out. Write your impression in the comments. If you liked it, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and we will create it together. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video. With love, Anna VIOLA Decor.